Silent Rob. I think that's you. If you're going to be my first one on there, welcome. Hold up. Need to adjust my camera. There we go. Get it going. Hopefully that looks good, but welcome. Here's my live chat. I can probably see that's working. There we go. My mic is working. It's on. So, welcome everyone to another week. Hey, Rob. Yeah, how's it going? I'm doing good, Rob. How about you? We're getting the stream going. We're live. Another week. A fun week. It's going to be really, exciting this week. I mean, it's something I've been waiting to do for a while. Well, a figure I've been waiting to open for a bit. But, welcome to the live stream on a Wednesday. Because last week was Friday. Because life, work. So, yeah, but should be pretty consistently with Wednesday for the next few days. My phone is still buzzing at me. I need to do not disturb. There we go. I knew I was missing something. Good. Just excited to see what you're going to show. Oh, I appreciate that, Rob. Yeah, I'm excited too. Because, brand new figure, a figure that basically just came to my house last week. So I'm glad you had a good week. Thank you. I hope you had a good one too, Rob. But yeah, gonna be looking at pretty cool figure, as y'all have seen from the title and all that jazz. But I do want to say no weekly pickup this week. Haven't gotten anything. I've seen a lot of stuff. Like at Walmart, they had the new the movie Leonardo, like in Shredder 2-pack. And they also had the original Mirage turtles. No, it was the Eastman and Laird turtles in the black and white with the red bandanas. So those were there, but I don't really need those. I have the Comic-Con set, and I kind of prefer the full color. Anyways, even though I do like the whole black and white because it makes sense with the sketch. But in any case, still pretty cool. And then also at one of my local comic shops, they had the new the retro movie turtle toys, where it's like they had the Super Shredder and they had Razor, and then they had the Foot Soldier, but I didn't get them because I'm just kind of waiting because I want to get Toka and Razor because I'll do a stream of that because I have the actual movie figures, which I have done on a live stream before, and it's like, and those are on Instagram if y'all want to check that out and get my whole rundown. My whole setup was so different back then. But yeah, so no weekly pickup. Hopefully next week we'll get something, especially when I get that retro turtle stuff just to add to, the wall, the collection. I have so many retro stuff. That's sick. Can't wait for that. I can't wait either. It's like, because I just hate that. It's like I haven't found Razor. I haven't found Toka, who is the snapping turtle. But I got but Razor I've seen a couple times. It's just Toka I need to get, and then the Super Shredder and the Foot Soldier I've seen at a couple places. So I've just been kind of waiting. I'm like, it's like I like the original toy line, but Toka and Razor kind of work in that because they're mutants, they're monsters. The Super Shredder is cool because I do have that figure, so maybe. But when it comes to like the regular, like the Foot Soldiers, I don't really think I need them because I have the original toy version. The original Playmates based off of the original toy line. So I really just want more of those. So we'll see at some point. But so yeah, no pickup, no weekly pickup this week. Sadly, I did actually, I was hoping to have something to show off this week because I did also order the CT Toys. The CT as in C and T toys. Their brown suit Wolverine, just because I've had other toy buddies on Instagram and all socials just showing off. So I was like, you know what? I might as well get it. It looks cool. I want to get the first movie Turtles one of these days and Splinter. Okay. I assume we're talking about the NECA ones because those are really good too. And then they also have the actual retro toys now in stores too. So those are coming along with the movie versions of the turtle. Yeah, that Wolverine looks nice. It does. I can't wait. And based on what everyone's saying, it's like it's basically the same quality as a Mezco. Yeah, because that's what it is. I mean, it's a knockoff Mezco, but you know, good price, $20, around 30 in some places, so you can't really beat it. So yeah, excited for that. So expect. I don't know if we'll do a stream of that when it comes. Yeah, but if it comes before next week's stream, yeah, because next week I do want to do Marvel related, but I don't know if I want to do Wolverine just yet. Kind of save them for something special. Maybe for the end of the month, he might be like our guy, but we'll see. Because I got plans. I kind of try to plan out these live streams, not not for the whole month, but at least like the one I'm doing this week, for instance, and then the one next week, at least. So I know what I'll be doing next week. I'm looking right at it, and y'all have seen it before. So little hint of what's coming on. But in any case, we're here. I'm still rambling on, as always. So, well, yeah, but we're just here. We're hanging out. We're keeping it as casual as we always do. But yeah, but I guess we can really just get into the whole, into our whole unboxing thing. I am going to lower my camera just a bit, just for the angle of my camera on the other side. I do forget that it's all messed up, so you're going to get a little hint of the box, but we're going to switch my camera. Hate that it does that. Be switched over now. We'll adjust accordingly. Here we go. Might get it a little higher. There we go. It should maybe even back up the camera just a little bit. There we go. Rotate. Here we are, the Mezco Toyz Robin the Boy Wonder 112 collective figure. Honestly, I was not expecting to really get this figure during this time. I think it was actually like the 1st or 2nd of November. It was literally like a surprise. Yeah, it's kind of like it just came out of nowhere. It's like, yeah, because I think my email that I have with Mezco, it's like it's out of storage, so I don't get email updates from them anymore. But it's like I need to change my email, but I've been lazy. But yeah, but was a surprise to finally get this guy. I kind of expected Joker to come first, other Golden Age Joker to be first, and then Robin. But I guess it was Robin first, and yeah, a big surprise. I haven't really seen too many people, really post or even talk about this Robin figure at all. So it's like I'm really excited to get this. So yeah, and then also before we actually get the figure open, of course we have their trusty mezzets. Yeah, their micro mezzets. With their warning and all their legalese, ages 15 and up, and their mezzets kind of logo in there, you know. Yeah, and their gold foil wrap, and you can see a few of the other mezzets right there. Like you have a regular grub right there, the Christmas version with the sweater, and then you have like, then I have the blue and the pink, and then like the gold and like the army guy. So you know, hopefully, I think it is going to be something new, but we'll open this guy first. We'll do that real quick. Of course, we have just a little tab right there, so hopefully, I don't think we'll need any of our tools today to open anything, but there's that. Okay, so it isn't something really new, but there's our bag. Yeah, but it's just another blue little grub mezzet there. It's on the regular mezzet body and with the ball jointed head there, and then also the mini, with the mini boom boom there. All nice detailing. It's like they always do a great job with these. I just always wish, I just kind of wish that these were more like character specific, if I'll be honest, because I kind of prefer, for each one to have something a little different. So it's like how I always think about like how the what's his name, Theodore Sod Cutter back there. I don't know if you can see him or not. Like, no, you can just see just his hat. But he came with with one that had like a chainsaw. Oh no, he had the one that was like all black, with the skull head and the top hat. And that was really cool. It felt like very character specific. So I wish that this guy was maybe at least like green or yellow or even red, just to go with the Robin aesthetic. But it's always nice having a little extra little guy there. So we can just put him to the side there. He'll just stay there. Do nothing there. But I guess we'll just go ahead and finally get to our actual Robin that's going on here. So, of course, with the packaging in the front, you can see our little Batman logo and our DC logo, our Detective Comics. And then here you have some nice little artwork of Robin from from that golden age. I forget who the actual artist is that they base this off of, but it's great art. And you have the big the big the bigger image of Robin swinging with the little bat symbol, the bat signal going on there in the little cityscape. And and he is like a laminated, I think the wording is, so on the body, so you can see he kind of it's like, and you have like that kind of like that texture, and that's like all throughout here, and even on the logo it's there as well, and then even on his Robin, the Boy Wonder logo there. So that's pretty cool. And then you have your 112 Collective Pose Play Display logo there at the top. You just have your 112 Collective thing there at the bottom. All your stuff about Mezco. Yeah, and how this is actually a collectible, and all your legalese Mezco, and check out all their stuff, and even a little barcode and your warnings. On the side, some nice more artwork where you have that same Robin logo with the red Batman essentially there, and that's also in that laminated plastic. And then you have that comic book kind of like dotted kind of thing, and it kind of becomes more kind of like fuller but to the bottom with the 112 logo, and that's also laminated, so that sticks out there. And then you also have this nice little circular kind of close-up design that kind of has a different image of Robin, and it's pretty cool that they have all these different looks and appeals of of Robin, and then just the same thing on this side with the same logo, the same design thing going on. So pretty cool. And then on the back, of course, you have the whole rundown of the figure. Of course, you have Robin, the Golden Age edition, and then and showing off, he has the the interchangeable hands. He has the 3 different head sculpts, including the actual head he comes with. And they have the respirator mask, 1 pair of handcuffs, a punch, like a swoosh effect, and an impact effect, which also clips onto that, but we'll look at that. And then with his more unique accessories, have his grapple hook, opposable wire, and excuse me, I'm already losing my breath. And then you have your 6 your different your batterings with 2 matching each, and then also a swinging sling holding hand. So that's pretty cool. And also a Mezco stand, and then the figure itself, and then at the bottom here, some nice, the initial, the images of the figure. I just posed up all the accessories, all this stuff. I don't know who did these pictures. I don't think it was D Amazing for these. If it was, it always looked great, but D Amazing always has like the actual sets compared to like Mezco, where they usually just do edits all their stuff. But you have your traditional Batman logo and your Mezco by collectors for collectors logo there. But yeah, really nice. Love the packaging. Mezco always delivers pretty well. I mean, it's like it matches pretty much up to the Batman and the Two-Face, but with that they have like their faces on there. But I do like this different kind of approach, having your different stylings and your different looks of Robin kind of there on that. So pretty cool. And then also at the top and the bottom, we do not have any tape, so we're just going so we don't have to cut any tape. So we can just go ahead open up this guy, I think I first do want to... Well, we'll get out everything, because I don't want to hurt myself. I know that there's something loose that's been moving around in here. I don't know if that's... It might be that, but there's our box. We're going to not just throw this around, though, because this is actually a nice box, so it's to sit back there. But yeah, we're going to get our papers out first, and of course, they always have their little 1/12, where it says, just welcome to the 1/12 line, designed by collectors, and just all your guidelines, like, hey, this is a collector's item. Yeah, it's like, it's not really meant to really be for children, but it's aesthetics, and it's like, just be careful, it might break, so don't be stupid. Take care of your toys. Unlike me, where I just go for it. So it's always good to have that warning. And then, of course, we do have a little, if I can get it, a little kind of like instructional sheet with the effects that clip on there, and then the different parts. And they're even using, I think, the Retro Joker as their base, because he has like the same, like the tie and like the suit design and the unique hands. So that's very interesting with the cuff. And then you have the Robin face and how you put on that little respirator. So we'll just put that back there. I don't think it's really gonna... Oh, okay, it'll stand. But here's our Robin and all of his plastic glory. We'll just put that to the side. But there he is in his little tray of stuff. I did feel like something was moving. Maybe it's just that, because I could feel it's like that something was like rocking around. So maybe it was just this, but in any case, look at that. All that stuff. And of course you have the back tray that has the actual stand and the bag. Yeah, they always forget to like say that there's also a bag, and also this little grappling hook. Two's in there. So we'll get this first. Have a Robin back over here, but we'll get the stand out. But look at that. That's so actually pretty cool. There's our little tray here. So of course, the traditional Mezco, their 1/12 collective little bag with the loop on there. And then of course, it's always nice because you can store all your accessories. So that's something to look at later. And then I think this is also technically our first real time looking at a figure directly from Mezco, because my last Mezco that I did, the Doc Nocturnal, was a resell from another seller, from one of my buddies on Instagram. So shout out. I can't remember his name. Was it Doug? No, was it? Yeah, what's his name? I can't remember. But he goes by but Yinzer Figures or something like that. It's Yinzer. Yeah, so be sure to check him out on Instagram, because he's made some custom Mezco figures, and which is clearing out. And I got the old Doc Nocturnal there from him. So a great figure. I need to get the newer one, but I like that old one so much anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. But yeah, but here's our little Robin stand, of course, with the same logo. I kind of wish that they would have made the peg red. It's like, I get why they made it yellow, because the whole thing's yellow, so it makes sense. And also with that, I don't know what the 3 little lines are. That's interesting. It's like, I've never seen that on a Mezco stand before, so I don't know. Like, and then also with that, I guess that's kind of like to line up that to those, but then even in packaging, they're not lined up. So I don't know, but we'll figure it out anyways. But then, of course, also have the actual stand kind of piece, the arm that holds up, your actual flight stand with the claw going on there, and it rotates there and articulates there and there at the base. And of course, it's like if you have a screwdriver, you can just tighten these down, but these are usually pretty good. And then lastly for this tray, just to get it out of the way, get it done, because we'll look at the stand fully assembled in a minute, but we have the fully posable wired, the grapple hook with the little silver bat kind of logo, and you have your string here. It's a very thin string. It doesn't feel posable, but I guess technically if it is, but I feel like it's like you'll need to heat this up or be careful, because I feel like this kind of wiring will like but will like snap pretty easily if you're not careful with it. Throw away this tray over there. Yeah, well, we'll get the stand going just to show off, and I always kind of prefer to have a stand like this, and I always have to push that out this way. Oh, just want to get this out of here so we can actually show this off. I'll do this behind camera and not hurt myself. There we go. So yeah, so just easy enough. So just that little foot peg can sit over there. Hopefully we don't lose it by the end of the stream, but as you can see, that just has a little hole there, and not bad either, but then that just, sits on the stand there. Well, there that goes already. Oh, and there it went on the floor. But in any case, if Robin would like to stay up with us, I'm going to grab that piece before it's gone for good. I don't even know where it went. So that's already gone. I'll have to remember that tonight. Oh, well, there it is. I did find it. It's going in the bag immediately, just so I don't lose it already. Because usually I don't really actually use the Mezco stands. I have all of my Mezco stands, but honestly, I don't really use them at all. They're not really that useful. At least for my display. I mean, I have a very limited display. I mean, it's basically full, but I keep getting stuff. I keep getting stuff like this, and I'm like, man, I need that, and I have room for that. Yeah, because I have room for DC stuff, because I don't really buy DC that much, to be honest. But yeah, just your fairly basic Mezco stand and your base, so pretty good. It's always a good quality thing, a nice extra thing to have. And then, of course, this first accessory, the little grapple hook. I'll have to see. It's like how easy it really is to bend this. It's like I wish I could get them to kind of loop it around, but it doesn't look like it'll want to stay. It looks like it just wants to kind of like stay kind of like straight. But it's like I bet if I keep working at it and keep twisting and moving it, that it'll probably at some point go to shape. But right now it just wants to just stay like this, which I don't really care for myself. But in any case, we'll just go ahead, and here's our little baggie with our little foot peg there. But I won't delay too much further, because we will be looking at the actual Robin. Here, we'll get him coming to open. I do want to try something a little newer. See if I can get the camera working with me. Have this kind of set up for you guys, and it gets me closer to my camera, but we'll take this guy. This little front tray. There we go there. Easy does it. Nice and simple. Yeah, but we'll get our little Mezco. Gets to stay over there in his corner, and I think we'll just go over accessories first, and then we'll get to the figure. I know I'm still making you guys wait, but even still. So first off, yeah, just to show off something that's actually is like yeah, that's a reuse from the Batman. It's the same kind of punching effect. I think that this one is the shorter version of it, but it does have a specific fist kind of sculpt there. And of course, I think it is new because with Robin, he's a smaller guy, but it might work out. So yeah, and it's that see-through plastic, with that yellow kind of fading into just a regular see-through, just a white there. And of course, at the end, you can put this little clip, kind of punch action piece. And I think that really technically sits right there, like where the fist meet to it in the middle. But but with this, but you can see it has the grooves going on there, so you can just put that onto there, and that should just hold on there. Hold on there with friction. But then you have that whole effect, and of course, you don't really need it for that. It's like you can just have it like that. But we will get it to like there. Is that gonna hold? How about we try the other way? We can get it. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty good. So yeah. So that's pretty nice. Cool little thing to have. So we'll have him display with that in no time. Then one of his unique accessories, as we saw, was his little spinning. Yeah, what's it called? I'm gonna get my box just so I know the names of everything. What is it? The spinning sling holding hand. So this is an actual separate hand accessory that attaches onto the figure. Of course, he just holds it right there, has a specific kind of sculpt, but that is also another see-through material with the actual sling, so it's creating, like that, kind of like that swinging effect there. So if you want, I guess if you can rotate that around, give that kind of effect, but it's like, but when it's just there, it's like, it looks pretty cool and nice kind of paint. It is a little sloppy, when it gets, to the actual black part, as you can see right there where that black paint is kind of bleeding onto the, but onto the green, and then how there's no black in the actual glove piece there, but that makes sense. I mean, because this is factory made, because they make these. So, but yeah, pretty nice. A really unique effect. I didn't really even think about it, but yeah, but it looks pretty cool. And then other accessories, we do have, what is this? This is just a little, I don't know if I'm missing something then. I'll have to double check, but then we have this little respirator there. So it's just the same as the Batman one, but just smaller, with the red, with the red, the little, like the mouth filter, with the silver, and then with the little black nose there and the little silver ends there. So very nice. Very cool. Nice little accessory. I don't know if there is anything. Oh wait, no, that was for this thing. I'm done. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm just rambling. But then show off a little easier. And this I like very much, is that they packed all the individual little, the batarangs. So you have two, as you can see, you have two of the yellow that have a little bit of black on the back there, and then you have two, then you have two of the black with the red on the top there, and then you have two kind of smoother kind of topped ones, that are black, with green lines, that are coming down, and then that one has like that little bump, and then that one's just kind of like a more kind of like a sharper zigzag kind of just to that shaping. But very nice that they pack that in as its own, as its own, as its own individual thing, so that you don't lose these guys right away, or that they're not like lost in shipping. So yeah, so really cool, really nice to have. yeah, and nice to have yeah, like a variety, I guess, kind of based on whatever yeah, like comic art. I guess he'll use like different types. If I can keep this up, I guess not. But yeah, so I don't even know if there even is any reference to the different batarangs he uses. At least on the box art, they don't show any of the batarangs. They do have using a rope, but he doesn't have a rope. So oh well. But now into his last kind of unique accessory is the little back cups there. So where it's that kind of yeah, it's kind of like overall it's still like your regular Batman kind of logo here, but of course in the shape of cups. So it's that all metallic blue kind of shine there. And then with the little yellow, with the little, the yellow Batman symbol on this side, it's kind of it's in the mark a bit, yeah, with the paint. It didn't get the ears compared to like with this, where this one's a little bit cleaner. But then I think that this is the front. I assume so, because these are yeah, just the two like flat pieces. They kind of look like magnets, unless well, I guess that is the front technically, because then you have these two little pieces, yeah, that are that are that same yeah, the metallic blue on that side, and then of course you have the regular silver color. Then they are actual little latches there, so you can see the little indent. You just kind of have to push them, and they back on there, and then you have that little hook. So just push them in, they lock right in, and then they don't come out unless you actually put that pressure on them. So yeah, really nice, and yeah, and very nice quality. Yeah, these feels like yeah, this won't snap on you. So it's like you want to be careful, but this is like really cool. I love these little back cups, and then the fact that you have that kind of like that serrated edge kind of to it on the outside, so it has like that little that more yeah, kind of like designed feel. So yeah, looks really good. Looks awesome. And then getting on to the other accessories, so where we have a pair of gripping hands, kind of like some tighter, I guess. So yeah, this is for the batarangs there. So you have a left and a right hand, and with that nice kind of like that glove detailing. I do have a little bit of black paint there, but oh no, like you barely even yeah, like we'll see it, but it's there. And then also another little black mark on there too. But that one just kind of goes away. But there they are, your little grip hands. They're very nice, and then you have two kind of just relaxed hands there, and they do have yeah, and they all do have like a glove texture to them. Like you can tell that they do have like some paint on them, so it's like so they're going to be good. They have those nice open palm with yeah, with all the wrinkles in the glove and everything. So very nice, and then also like the little cuffs there. So yeah, nice to have some relaxed hands, some casual posing. Then you have his full-on splayed out hands. Very nice there, and both different, and then that same kind of like that glove texturing to the hands. So very nice, and yeah, and all yeah, then all of them in that nice bright kind of green color. So really cool. And then lastly, with the heads, we got our two initial ones. Then, well, yeah, we'll do him last. What am I doing? I'm getting yeah, I'm getting yeah, out of order. But of course, he's like he has his two extra heads, and they are backed up there. So we'll do our first one here. That in there. So here's our first head, kind of just a more angry expression, yeah, with the eyes kind of, yeah, with the eyebrows more up, but you have that basic, yeah, your black mask with the eyes, yeah, with the full, yeah, with the white out eyes, but in kind of like a half old, yeah, in a half circle shape, and then you do have that little like that grimace with the lips down. So he's a little bit more angry, but you have that, yeah, we have that classic, yeah, that haircut, yeah, which is in style. So, oh, yeah, so Robin is with the times in any case, but nice jet black kind of hair. I don't know if there's any kind of dry brushing on it. It doesn't, it's like, it might have like a slight gray wash to it, but it looks pretty good. And then, yeah, then of course, the skin tone, at least on here, it does look a little more, yeah, kind of yellowish, but in person, it's like, it looks totally fine. It looks great. And also, it's like in real life, you can see those details more compared to on camera on here because I got my lights. I think it's kind of getting more blown out. Even if I put more light on it, how is that going to look? About the same. I can even change the temperature on that. Yeah, that's a little bit more realistic to how that color is. But yeah, really nice. And then our second head included here is just a even more angrier head here, kind of a more screaming or even, yeah, kind of like stop evil doer kind of head. So you have the actual teeth showing there, and then the actual inside of the mouth, yeah, with the tongue and the gums, yeah, that are going on there. So pretty nice. And then like your same kind of like your eyebrow thing kind of going on there, and then your same hair thing. It is kind of like dusty. And I do have like some weird like extra kind of like gray paint, kind of like scratch. On the other one, it's not like that, but you can kind of see like how that's a little bit more. And I think that the hair is even a little bit more. Is it more messed up? It's about the same. I think it's about, yeah, it's about the same. So it's like I gotta give this one a touch up. I got like flakes that are coming off of this thing, so I need to see what's going on, especially at this weird point. It's kind of like that brownish. Oh no, I'll probably just have to paint it in a little bit more. But in any case, so nice couple of head sculpts there, kind of like, you know, there's more action or kind of angrier, kind of the more serious looks for Robin. So very cool there. And I do want to double check in case I'm missing anything. So I guess it is just that one head, yeah, because it's 3 heads, so with the figure as well. So this little cover on, of course it's because it's actual fabric. So we have our little silicone gel. Do not eat, but it's our little snack for later, I always call it. But don't actually eat it because, you know, it'll kill you. We'll get Robin's cape. Of course, that also has a cover as well and is packed in the back. It's that nice classic yellow of the cape, that bright yellow. Get our trash out of here. Whoa. Robin can't breathe. They put a bag over his head. That's not kosher. That's a child. Okay. Literally. But yeah, but here's our Robin. We will give him more of the stage, more of a better presentation as the whole figure. Do we want to get him that low? No. A little higher. Get this going a little bit more. My camera. Yeah. Whoa. Unless I hit my camera over. I'm gonna back it up just a little bit. Rotate. Adjust. I think we're gonna go up even higher now. There we go. I think that's what I want to be at. Yeah, so here's our little robin here. I guess I can even go higher because I want to get my close-ups. There we go. I think this is our height. Here we go. Here's our robin. I also forgot I needed to take off little pants or leg protectors. Also on that. So very nice to have that there to kind of make sure that nothing gets damaged or rubbed on. So pretty neat. You know, that they went a little above and beyond to make sure that this was gonna look as good as it can. Do have a little string. I'm gonna pick at it. I'm gonna get his cape looking good though, but look at that. Honestly, I don't think I can ask for a better robin from Mezco. It's like well, technically I could, but that would be, I feel weird. But look at this guy. I mean, with just alone, it's like the look is like so perfect. I mean, yeah, they executed, but perfectly. Of course, the head, that he's packed in is kind of like that smiling. With some of the teeth showing. I kind of wish that they would have changed the eyebrows a little bit more to be a little bit higher because he looks a little sinister. He looks a little evil, if I'll be honest, especially with the with the semicircle eyes. So it's like I kind of wish that this was like a full, kind of like a more wide-eyed or even like a happier, like an eyebrowed expression. I get it that that's a like kind of a part of the art. He always kind of looked, he's not really happy too much. He's happy, like really on the side art. I kind of wish that we just got just a regular like a smiling head like this, with just a smirk, and that's what I think about when I see this robin. Still, this guy looks great. Love the detailing on the actual costume. So you have the yellow of the actual, the yellow. What do you call that? I can't remember. It's like I'm totally blanking right now. I'm having a brain fart. Yellow collar. The collar pieces there that match with the cape with the sewing. And it is, why has they got like dirt? What? Yeah, why do I have dirt on my robin cape? But oh well, I guess I can clean that. But a nice little cape. It is kind of like a polyester, kind of like a not really like an actual like a fabric. It's like a plastic kind of fabric cape, but I think it kind of works for this robin. It actually looks like actual fabric compared to the actual thing. But yeah, I got another little dirt spot on my cape, so that kind of sucks. Also need to get my cape fully out. There we go. Get to show off a little bit more. But it looks pretty good, I would say so myself. And then with the rest of the costume, you have the classic, the overhang kind of shirt, with the R on there, and then the little like the clasps right there, and then his belt buckle. It's not really centered correctly. It seems to be glued at a awkward angle, but it might be like actually like pinned to the body because there is a little bit of a gap right there on the belt, if you can see. So I think I'll have to kind of glue that down, but it still looks good. In the front a bit, it does kind of gap up, I'll be honest, but it's nothing that we can't handle or take care of. But then you have a green, like an undershirt there, and it's just the actual sleeves, I think. No, there actually is a full, like an undershirt there. So that's a nice little detail that you have the actual fabric, and that's kind of like, just a basic kind of detail there. And also the belt goes all the way around, as we say, and it's all red there. There's no other really details, but you have the little, like the skirt kind of, not really skirt. Kind of like your longer, like your shirt ends there. I guess it technically kind of would be kind of like a skirt or kind of end there. But yeah, but in any case, but then you have the little trunks here that are actual, it's like the little scaled pattern, and that's actual patterning there, and they are shorts, like they're pretty short. So, but they still, it's like I think that they work pretty well. They seem a little short, but it's like I get it. It's like especially in the comics, it's kind of close. Yeah, it's kind of like it's mainly like all bare legs, and then that. But in any case, still works out. But then you have the regular arms here, which is regular, like your musculature, going on there, all pinless, and then you have your nice little gloves here with your cuffs, that are going on there. Yeah, they're nice and basic, and then and then he does compact in, with a pair of fisted glove hands on camera. The actual wrist pegs do stick out, but in real life, just through my regular eyes, you can't even tell. So that kind of sticks out, at least on camera, but for me, at least, I'm not gonna see it. And then, of course, you have just the bare legs, as we said, and all pinless there. And then you have the little Robin shoes, like little, but Robin Hood. Yeah, what I would think of kind of fairy kind of shoes. Or Peter Pan shoes, I even call these, are elf shoes with the little high cuffs that are kind of, they're kind of loose, but they're at like a little triangular design as going up the foot. And then you do have a peg hole there, and then also like your little points on there as well. So nice detailing and nice little fabric work. So looks pretty good. And of course, it's accurate to what we see in the comics. Let me see if I can get him a basic pose here, kind of just standing here. I mean, because just like that works. Because that works pretty well. Just having him there, just kind of like just being happy that he's Robin and hanging out with the kind of like the wind blowing. Kind of prefer just like a little bit, or even almost a none with Robin, honestly. I think he's just more kind of just more casual. He's there for the fun. It's like, yeah, he's running around, but it's like he knows he needs to kind of like stay low sometimes. But look at him. Looking pretty good. We might even just go over articulation. At the top of the head, you have, a ball, that goes down, that goes down to the top of the neck, onto another ball. And then you also have a ball at the bottom of the neck by itself. So, so with all the heads, I would assume, because they're about the same sculpt and with the same hair detailing. So you can look up about that far. Pretty good, not bad at all for Robin. I mean, he can look up pretty well. Looks down really well, as always. These figures are always pretty good. When it comes to looking down. And then at the top of the head, you can rotate, but then also at the neck, you can also rotate fully as well. So probably recommend that more if you want to keep the neckline up. And I do actually have a little bit of yellow, that did bleed onto my neck there, so that kind of sucks, but I don't think you're really going to see it, especially if I'm not facing it that way. But then with the head, can tilt side to side and kind of do a whole back and forth. You can do a little kind of like a boom, boom, but he's like a Robin, like pecking at you. Bah, 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 peck, peck, bah. I don't know. He's a bird. But then with the shoulders, I think you do have a shoulder hinge. Top there, it's a little tight, so we're just easing it, but it looks like it goes up. But it looks like it goes up about that far, and I would be surprised if you don't have a butterfly joint. It feels like you might, but it's only like slight if you do. It's like that far forward, that far back. Not really too much, but you go out about that far, and then you do have a you do have a bicep swivel. I lost my word for a minute. Oh yeah, and you can also rotate about that far. You don't want to stretch that fabric too much, but then you can go back not that far. So you can't really go up unless you kind of push it. So we can go about that far. So that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. And then, yeah, and so then we had our bicep swivel there. I'll show off, yeah, which you can kind of either hide or kind of just have show off more of the bicep if you push up the elbows, but I think it's better if they're down because you want to hide all those joints and, you know, you can just articulate still with no problem. But then you have your double jointed elbows that are pinless, and those go up all the way. Very nice. And then at the wrists, you just have you just have a joint there, so you can go up and down with the hand, but you can also rotate it if I can. So where it can go side to side, and that's how you can kind of tell if your indicator on there because you have your ball there goes there, and then also rotation as well. So very nice, very well done. As usual at the actual torso, of course we don't see it, and Mezco don't really give too many details. Usually there is going to be a diaphragm joint of some kind, I think. Maybe not on this one, but you do for sure have a waist swivel in there and do have a side to side. So side that much, side that much, comes forward. About that far. Not bad. Comes back. Honestly, pretty far. That's a really good range. Yeah, for this body. Yeah. Pretty good there. And then at the legs, I think you do have I think like an inner thigh cut. You can kind of see what's going on up there. So you do have an upper thigh cut. Up there, you do have a hinge out, which goes only about that far, but not too bad. It should really be the splits. I mean, this is Robin we're talking about. Yeah, this is Dick Grayson. He was literally a circus. Like he was literally in a circus attraction. That was his whole thing, and with his parents. So he should be able to do the splits. But in any case, he can kick forward though, about that far. Kind of shows himself a little too much there, which is always weird when handling this and when you see this. But he kicks back about that far. Not bad. And then you do have a double jointed knee there. So that's really nice and also pinless. And then at the shoe here, well, at the boot, is this technically a boot? I don't know. I'll just call it a little elf shoe. But it just has rotate there, and then you can hinge back about that far, but this far forward, that's really good. Not a lot back, but it is on a ball, but I think it is a forward facing, so you can get some rocker, but I think it's more like you gotta kind of rotate the ball if you want to get more range out of that. But in any case, this guy still looks pretty sick. So we'll try to get him in a good... Oh yeah, before I actually go on, I do have to mention that there is a wire in the cape, so you can see. You can basically stand up all the way there, and you can kind of see how he would look without his cape on. My cape, sadly, is kind of dirty. I don't know what's going on. I can like scratch it off a little bit. And some pieces are like indented into that fabric. I assume that's paint from the hair. That would be my one guess. So that kind of sucks. But Yeah, but in any case, you got a whole wire that goes there, and just like, and you have one for each side, and then they're kind of hidden and kind of under the actual, yeah, under the actual collar to kind of hide where that seam is. But I think we'll finally have a little, yeah, yeah, a little bit of fun with posing here. We're gonna get Robin getting over here, get him looking kind of natural. I always kind of prefer like Robin's cape to be a little bit smaller looking. Like this is like my Robin. I mean, look at that. That's such a cool figure. Honestly, I can't ask for anything better, for sure. Do kind of wish that like the pants, like that little seam wouldn't show so much, but you know, it kind of just blends in a little bit. But look at that. I mean, that's so cool to have a more, yeah, to have like your casual Robin there already, just ready to go with no other accessories, and he can look this good already. And this is all like actual fabric and detailing. So, yeah, really nice. But then we'll try to go for more action oriented poses. I guess we can go for, what do we want to do? I can reference our pictures there. He's kind of doing that. I guess we'll go with the angry head, because I do like me a, you know, kind of like a tough and rumble Robin, but not like full on. So this is more serious Robin. Like a, I'm not messing around. Like this would be a, yeah, like a Jason Todd Robin too. You could have this as. I mean, because this could kind of count as Jason or Dick, in my opinion, because they're very similar in how they have the original Robin costumes. Even though that, yeah, that Jason's was a little bit, I guess, kind of darker, and of course he was a lot meaner. But we'll switch out. It's a little thing here. Switch out his hand. Get that going. It's a little tough, especially behind camera. I'll probably just change the hands back here, but we will give him one of his batarangs. I think I'll give him the yellow one. That seems like it makes more sense as in to what the character needs and what the kind of yeah, what Robin kind of, I think, aesthetically would go more for, or even like just the red ones to match Batman isn't bad, but we'll try with the yellow one first. See how we like that design compared to the other ones, because it is nice to have a variety when it comes to our little accessories. I guess we can have Robin. Do we want to? I think it's better like this. Maybe it should be that red one. I don't know. I think I'll get him like this, though. Kind of like that. It's like, of course, you're not seeing the legs, so you're not getting the full experience. And in any case, I think I'm kind of struggling with these legs a little bit. They are kind of skinny. So trying to get him to just stand up is going to be a little bit awkward. And I think with the thinner joints, so see if I can get him. I can crouch him a little bit more, make him look even kind of younger. Yeah, even a little bit more smaller. But I might give him Ooh, trying to get second hand. Wow, this does not want to give me my fist. Okay. There's that fist. And we're gonna give him his other splayed out hand. Yeah, that almost took the whole thing apart. That's crazy. That thing was really stuck in there. Oh, kind of wishing that they would do, yeah, like yeah, like how Mayfex does. They're pre-packed, kind of like in a peg, like they just have them on the thing, and then they just reset it. So it seems like my right hand is, yeah, that my right hand kind of, yeah, my wrist peg is a little bit more kind of gummy, and it wants to hold on to the hands a little bit tighter. So I'll probably have to heat that up. Also, with the shoulder on that side is a little tight. But there's my. I think I can do better. Now, arm wise, I do a little twist. I guess kind of like that. I think it has to be like this though. So it'll look better. Oh, don't lose that. All right, Robin. Hold your battering. Oh, not you too. Why are you doing it like this? And that's upside down in any case. Come on, Robin. There we go. That work? Oh. Kind of want him to be like even shorter, like he's like really has to. I don't know. I'm just messing around with this thing. I'm just trying to see what works, especially like on camera. I just knocked over my battering. Don't lose that. That's there. There you are. But yeah, it's like I'm just trying to like get it to work. See what this Robin entails. But if y'all have any questions about the figure or want to see any specific accessories with it, be sure to let me know in the chat. Because we will do comparisons in a bit once I get kind of a little bit of the fun with just the actual figure kind of done and out of the way. Does that kind of work? Not on camera. It looks kind of weird. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this figure. Because that angle is pretty good. I like that angle. We'll probably go with that. I think he can, hopefully he can stand on it. I think is that our action? Robin. Maybe that is him. Give him his batarang. I don't want him. Hold him more back. Yeah, like he's like getting ready to throw it. Kind of like that, I guess, or even like this. I think that's actually pretty cool. Very much kind of like on the hunt. He's kind of like, I spotted an evildoer. I'm going to throw my batarang at him. Take that, evildoer. Yeah, that's what all I think about. When it comes around, like, take that, evildoer. I'm literally a child. Just like the actual series, but we can also do a little fun with the other right hand too. Putting in the little hand piece, the spinning effect. Is that the right hand? What's the correct hand? It shows the other hand, but it's sculpted for the right. Well, it's sculpted for the left. But they have it on the packaging sculpted for the other one. So that's a bit weird. There we go. We're going to get Robin kind of in a good state again. Get him in a new pose, and we're going to use his more angrier head this go around. This thing working with me. There we go. Let's see if I can get. I don't know if I can get this guy. This is like such like a specific kind of thing. Oh, I think I'm getting something. Maybe I'll do just a straight up fists. This side again. There we go. Does that work? It's like it's a cool little effect piece, and it works very well with the figure. It's just trying to get it all posed up and try not to break anything. I do kind of like that though. That is pretty cool. I just hate that this belt isn't fully attached. It is just a peg on there. So you just have to kind of recenter it, but might just have to glue it down. Just because it's like, yeah, this thing keeps warping and it looks kind of ugly. It should be like that. Or I'll just use like some tack or something if I can. So, yeah. But still, looks pretty good. If I do say so. Love the different, like the head. Maybe I want to do him. Maybe do him this running. Maybe I'll do that. Here, I'm going to get this guy back here again. Try to see what I can do. Maybe something like this for a running pose. I don't know how well that's gonna look. It's okay. You get. I don't know if you can even get that fully. I don't think that looks great, but I need to try to twist more. Get this leg in. I think like that's actually pretty good. If I can get a full view of it. That's not bad, all things considered. At least I don't think so. Don't really need that extra fabric there. That looks okay. Yeah, but I like that big curve. But yeah, really cool. Great. Great little accessories. Fun figure. Nice to do these little poses with. Show off the variety. One of the cooler, I would say, effects. Nice having that. Oh yeah, we didn't even show off. We'll just put in a relaxed hand. Excuse me. Yeah, I said hand. Okay. Oh, I will say the wrist pegs on these are a little tight and kind of feel like a softer plastic at the same time. So kind of scary. So might have to heat up the hands if you really don't want to kind of worry about it. We'll get Robin back. Kind of a default state. Because this will work with this head. So we'll get him back into form here. Robin a little closer. There we go. Well, unless I hit my camera. There's our Robin. Looking pretty good. And then, because he does have the respirator, he's as we saw earlier, and that just magnetizes. That should just magnetize. Yep, right there on his face. So if he's like, I don't know, underwater, or if there's even like some poison gas in the air, he can wear that, be ready for anything. And then this does, I think, work, and also, well, as the diagram shows, does also work on the serious face, and then you can put the cuffs on someone, and then we can also do the little effect there. We'll do that next. But yeah, but I don't think on the but also on the smiling face. So it also works there too. It doesn't feel like a strong magnet unless, well, isn't that a magnet? No. Okay, so that does not magnetize at all. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'll believe whatever I'll believe whatever I see. But yeah, but then all that stuff that's on is just his serious, angry face. He's kind of pouty, if I'll be honest. That's kind of funny to me. But still, pretty unique look. And then do you want to show off him with the little fist there? I think can go on the left side. We'll go ahead and put that in. So as you can see, it has that little fist of sculpt in there. Just fit the hand right in there. It is a little bit of a awkward sight. And just because specifically I'm not doing very good at it right now. Like I'll probably have to take off the hand, put the hand inside, and then put the whole effect piece. But I feel like my wrist pegs are going to break any point if I keep changing these hands out even more. But I can't tell. This actually has to go on the right hand now. Okay, the right hand just goes right. Okay. Right hand fits perfectly. So they changed it. Does it? Robin's punch effect can be turns to his fish by gently sliding the fist into the opening on the effect. So either one. So it should fit on the other one, like I want it to. Oh, is that an opening? Okay. So that kind of works. So we'll try that out. Even more awkward than the other effect piece. It is big, but I think we got it. I think it's actually, yeah, it's on that peg now. It feels secure. We'll go ahead and rotate this guy. And then we'll put on the little impact effect 2. We'll get him. We'll give Robin another hand swap. Taking off the relaxed hand. Putting on the splayed out hand. And I can't not get these hands on. Oh god. Yeah, definitely recommend with these to heat up the hands because they're kind of scary. Plastic's a little not so great on those. I don't think I want to change my hands anymore. I think after this, I'm good with hand changing for sure. There's our effect piece. Look at that. Try to get him to stand up now is the hard part, but as long as we can get him. We'll move this arm over here. Look at that. I wish I could get him to stand, but it's like his feet are so just like the weakest part. Like I feel like you definitely need at least this. Like we can use the actual Robin stand if I'm thinking about it now. We're gonna do that real quick just to get a get a good shot. for the camera, of course, for the people. There goes his batarang. We're just going to get a stand out of the way because I don't think we'll be using it really at all because, you know, we got limited space. Makes sense, but we're going to put him on his stand here. And look at that. He got his own little area. Looks pretty cool. Look at that. Robin, Boy Wonder. Yeah. Really, really fun figure. Really get some cool poses that really work with this Robin. It's like he could have, like, I think a little bit more kind of like outward. Oh. Here I go with my camera. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah, but a really fun figure. Great accessories. A great amount of, you know, detail and work with this. I do like, it's like, and I do like this kind of cape with him. At first I was like, it's like, I don't really know about this fabric, but I think it kind of works with how this design is made and how like and how like the clothing actually kind of like sell the actual look of this figure. I mean, look at that. It's so cool. It's like this is like the Robin figure I've been waiting to get. And I think it works pretty well. I think we could do this kind of side and have them without the piece here. Even like that angle can look pretty good. It's very much classic Robin. But I kind of think of Robin. Please focus. Yeah. Really cool, like a golden age. Robin is awesome. Yeah, I keep saying Robin. Yeah, like it's anything, but whatever. But we will get out, I think, our first kind of comparison, I guess technically, because I will do Golden Age, actually, because we're going to bring out our Golden Age Two-Face here. We're going to get our camera up a bit and kind of scoot back a little bit, can we? We can. There we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, but here's our Golden Age Two-Face with a Tommy gun from Doc Knock, by the way. If anyone asks. And we will cuff them because unlike the actual instruction things, that they actually use the new Joker, I think, as their kind of like their intended kind of dummy for it. We just have Two-Face because that Joker's not out yet. So hopefully we'll get that Joker soon. But you can see this kind of goes together. We'll bring his arms and, well, at least cuff one easily there. Probably going to be the second one is going to be a little awkward. He does have a suit. Kind of, let's see if I can get him. Go that way. There we go. Oh, damn it, kid. He's like, I let this kid get me. He's like, stay down, old man. He's like, excuse me? I'm not that old. He's like, I know. But look at you. Like, man. Little old Two-Face. In cuffs. That's actually kind of cool. It kind of works pretty well because it is that Golden Age kind of era. So kind of works with the little design there. Really cool. And I guess we'll just keep Two-Face out anyways. He'll be over here, cuffed up, at least for now. I think we'll get him back onto the thing. But yeah. I guess I can kind of show off the grappling hook with this guy. I just don't think that this wire is just very good, though. I mean, it doesn't want to stay in the shape. It just wants to be straight. Like, this wire should have been, like, yeah, about, like just been, like, an actual flexible wire instead of, like, this really thin kind of stuff here. You can't really get a bend out of it, so I don't know what to do with this one. It'll just probably just be in the bag forever. It's like, maybe I can, like, wrap it in some way, but I don't really want to mess with that with this Robin, unless you guys here live want to actually see everything. But like, besides, like, this is like, I don't really like these, whenever they do those, so they just kind of get tossed in the bag. It's like, even trying to, like, wrap them up like I'm doing, I'm kind of like fidgeting with it just to get it to, like, shape. It's like I wanted to go that, and it kind of can, but it just kind of displays out. It doesn't, like, it can't, like, hold a form. So yeah, I kind of wish that this was like an actual, like, a rope, or like an actual, like, a actual but wired kind of piece, instead of just this thin kind of like strand of wire that doesn't even, like, flex. It's like it'll break if you flex it. Like, you'll have an indent in there. That kind of sucks. But yeah, but it's still like a nice little back piece though. Like, it looks cool, but you just can't use it. So it just kind of sucks. But getting down with the bummers, I don't mean to be pretty negative on one piece of these figures, but that's like the one thing. But yeah, but overall, it's like, this guy's great. It's a great, awesome figure. Cool accessories. But even if these ones are reused, they're perfect for this. Nice new accessories with the little spinning kind of ball piece. Looks great. And then the different head portraits are all done very well. I think my favorite, I don't know what my favorite one is. I might go for the more serious one, just because I think I prefer a more kind of like the closed mouth. And that looks pretty cool. So that's pretty cool. It's like, I just like that more casual face. And then having also the matching, the respirator with Batman. And then, of course, all the different hand options with the more relaxed hands and the battering holding hands. And also, the variety of the batterings that you get. So, really cool. All the different colors, different designs, really neat. And then, of course, having that little Two-Face. So, yeah, great little details there. I guess we can put the respirator on that if it wants to magnetize. Yeah, really cool, really awesome, really, really fun figure that really works out. It's like, I'm kind of surprised that no one is really talking about this figure. I haven't seen anything. I don't know if anyone else really has this. I've only seen one other person really post anything about this figure, but this guy is pretty good, if I do say so. This guy's pretty good. Awesome figure. Everything surrounding him. This whole little display. Look at that. Whoa. Here we can go. Or over there. Okay. But yeah. Really cool. But I guess we'll just go ahead get on with our comparison. So we will actually back up almost everything. I think the hands are all good to go. I think the different heads are good to go. Maybe the one without the respirator, because we might want to do comparisons of all the different looks, the designs, and probably the effect pieces we want to keep out as well. Also want to keep out the, I think the batarangs there. We'll just keep our accessories we want to keep out over here. There we go. Robin more in center. Then I guess we'll go ahead. Well, I need to grab Batman's accessories, because I do have them all bagged up over here at my bag pile. So now I got my Batman Golden Age accessories. Let me get all those out. Oh, of course, and this is a little bit more, a lot more different. I forgot how much actually comes in this bag. Even an unmasked head with that too does have that same effect piece. But for first comparison, I guess we'll just go for actual Batman. Gotta say, even on the stand, Batman is a very good size. Works very well. Can we, please? There we go. Give him more. The center stage. Cover that. There we go. They look pretty good. Batman, of course, is taller, even with but even with Robin having the, the whole, like the, having the stand and having his knees down. So I think it kind of evens out with the height, but we will take him off the stand just for accuracy's sake. We'll get him just kind of casually posed up. Batman and Robin in their forms, in their uniforms. Look at that. Batman and Robin. So that's really cool that they actually match pretty well. And this head sculpt actually kind of was really good on this Batman. I love this smiley head sculpt. And he has his little batarangs compared to Robin's ones. So where they kind of match with those red and black ones. So that's really cool. They kind of showed that off as that connection with Batman. Also, one of my favorite parts as well with this, I think it goes on. I think it may go on this. Maybe it doesn't. This might be one that it doesn't go on, but he has his own respirator. He does not have it on this head, though. I don't think so. No, he doesn't. Well, it just goes to the wire in the cape. We'll get his. It's one of his angrier heads or not. I don't know. I shouldn't be moving and talking to my mic at the same time because I know that this thing might crackle. So sorry about the audio if it's bad, especially with no warning. Okay, finally. Okay, we got one. That works. After trying all the heads. It's just for fun. Just why not? Have him. Well, if I can get Batman to keep hold of his Batarang, which I don't think he really wants to. We'll switch out this Robin's head. This one. That one. Go on. Stay on. Well, that's pretty cool that you can actually match them up in those little same details. Like they were on like the same kind of mission. Maybe I need Batman up a little bit taller. Feels kind of small. He does have kind of like a purplish to his eyes. I've never noticed that. That's actually kind of cool. A weird look, but it works. Or maybe, yeah, or maybe that's just the light. I don't know. But there's a, yeah, those magnets aren't that strong, are they? There we go. There's our guys with their weird respirators, and then they like completely match. I think that Batman's is literally just, yeah, it's just a bigger version of this. So they literally just scale down like the whole thing. Well, maybe it's a little, well, maybe it is a different sculpt because on the side of theirs, it is a different kind of like ish detail. It's more basic here compared to that. So it might be like the exact same, but just kind of just like a different, yeah, kind of like a lesser, kind of like a rendering and kind of painting. It's just kind of more basic and smaller, but it still works. It still looks really good. So, and really weird that they have a matching one. Well, anyways, switch back the head we don't need. Switch back head that we do. And get Batman. Why does he have, I want, which head do I want? I want that one. Yeah. Let's get our serious ones. Maybe like that. I don't know. Like I can definitely tell it's like different amount of cloth that you got to work with this Batman. Well, not even like cloth. Like this is like faux leather. I'm kind of like trying to tuck it because I do kind of prefer like the smaller cape a little bit more, but I do like the wired look of it. Batman is kind of standing up straight anyways. Maybe just kind of like that. His head is kind of big now that I look at it. But yeah, they look pretty cool. I mean, yeah, that's like a perfect match with those two. Yeah. I think I do want to get Robin in a more dynamic pose, if you will. You know, the dynamic duo, if you will. We'll just do a more basic kind of Robin pose. Trying to get it. Sorry, I'm trying to get this to work. I don't think it will, but yeah. Batman and Robin. Yeah, those two are really cool. That is so awesome. It's so like golden age. Just like classic, kind of badass. Because these guys are badass. And they match very well together. So he's like, go get him, Robin. He's like, I got him. Or Batman was doing like his intimidation game, and then Robin was like, I got him. Like, oh, okay. I guess I didn't have to do that. You just kick him in the face, like he always does. But yeah, really, really awesome Batman. Really cool. Works very well. Oh yeah, and then also to compare with the Robin effect, have the Batman one here, and as you can see, I think the yellows are a bit more, like one a bit more cloudy, I think, but the yellows are definitely kind of different, and then especially with the effect pieces, I think the yellow is a little bit more kind of like cleaner on this, and this one's just a little more cloudy. I don't know if that's just from age, but it looks just a lot more cleaner, but it is the same exact piece on there. So, and the same thing with this. Is it the same exact? No, I think it is actually different. Yeah, this is a different little design piece. So that's really, well, is it? Hold up. No, it's the same exact one. Okay. Yeah. What am I talking about? I'm trying not to trick my brain. But yeah. Really? Really cool. That you get all these little extra accessories with this badass Robin figure. Definitely worth the price alone, honestly. Just having a Robin, finally. It was a good price. At least I think it was. I can't remember what I paid for it, but I think I actually had a pretty good deal. I did get it from the official Mezco site, and I did have some points, I do admit. We can get him to stand up a little straighter. I think we can afford that, having a little bit of a taller Robin. There we go. There's our Robin. He'll get a little extra height, but, I think y'all get the gist of it, and we want to keep him standing. But then sticking with kind of classic, kind of golden age, I would say, kind of like versions of Batman characters, we have the classic Harley Quinn figure. We can see there on the stand, the height there is kind of up to her shoulder, but it's still about the same anyways off the stand. It's probably just a little higher, probably like to her neck. A little bit more. Oh my god. Okay. It's a child. Stop it. Okay. But yeah. There's that classic Harley Quinn. I can't wait for us to get the the Golden Age Joker, which I do have on order. So hopefully that'll be coming at some point soon, because to complete like this whole set of characters would be so nice to do. I think we're gonna, I think that Two-Face is gonna stay in the cuffs though. It's kind of funny, kind of like it. We're gonna get her over here. Harley doesn't stand very well either. She probably should have a stand, but she's been doing good for a while, but she's taken a couple tumbles, I'll admit. So she's been through a rough period. It's like, and also broke her wrist as well. I had to change the wrist peg on it because it fell off and broke, so I have to kind of be more careful with this figure. Because I'm posing it the same way, because that's how I like it. But yeah, a really cool figure. Can't wait for the Joker. Need that vintage Golden Age Joker. What am I saying vintage for? But speaking of Jokers, I do have the, if he wants to, he doesn't need it. We do have the Mezco, the Clown Prince of Crime Joker with a, I think it's a GPS lot Joker kind of jacket, the purple. I just thought it looked probably best on this guy. I did want him to have a jacket, and I think it works pretty well. But yeah, it's kind of like, but without the jacket is pretty good for this design. But it's like, it's not very classic. This is definitely like more older, kind of like modernish, kind of thug, gangster Joker, compared to, like a trickster, a little prank man, a goofy clown guy who makes people laugh. But yeah, really cool figures. It looks kind of terrifying in this lighting. But yeah, pretty neat. Joker there. You can be a little closer. He'll be right there. That's fine. Robin. And then going away from Mezco for a minute, and it's still sticking with our villains. We have the McFarlane Toyz. I think this was the premium, kind of like collector's edition, where this is like the Golden Age Penguin kind of design and look. So it kind of actually matches up, I think, with these Mezco ones pretty well. Of course, he's kind of big, but I think he's still technically, I think, the smallest of anyone. But, I think he looks okay. With Robin here. He probably would be technically about the same size as Robin, maybe even just a little bit shorter. Like he would be, like his nose would be, like where his head would be. So it would be like down there. So he'd be like much smaller. But, but design-wise, it works very well. And in pictures, you can make this work. No time. It's like, like I've done it. With this penguin and that Batman, and they look great together because he's punching him in the face. Yeah, and it still looks pretty good on the lineup. Anyhow, might even move. I'm sorry, but Joker is going to go on the sidelines because he's not technically this era. And Penguin is kind of on the up and up right now because, he's got a really good show on Max. I've been watching that. I watched episode 6 today, so I'm catching up slowly but surely, but I'm catching up. Might watch another one tonight because, you know, it's kind of Batman time right now. It's a good time to be a fan of the Batman universe. Wish this McFarlane could stand. These little penguin feet. But yeah. Look pretty good. They all look great. Get our Robin. Thank you. In focus. I know it doesn't want to, but oh well. I want you to focus. Focus on Robin. Focus on Robin. There we go. Yeah, we'll adjust it, but I want to look at Robin. Because then now, we want to do. Okay, so we'll do. How do we want to do this? Okay, so first off, let's go back to Mezco. We'll probably have to put this back up here anyways. Because then we will do a, the Sovereign Knight Batman. Just to have that comparison. Because, you know, it's like it's kind of interesting to see that more modern kind of look with the classic and how that kind of matches up. It actually doesn't look bad at all. It's definitely like a very interesting clash. But if you're like, okay, it's like I kind of get it. Kind of like this. Yeah, this is technically like the modern kind of era where he's around like that age. Maybe, I don't know. I can't really think about it right now. You know, but it's like, like it's much later after that, of course. This is technically like the same, I guess, kind of timeline. Well, sometimes I don't know. Yeah, the details are always kind of fuzzy. But anyways, yeah. They look cool. Not perfect. I really need to get the black suit version of the Golden Age because that one looks perfect. Like that's like the classic Batman that you want in your collection. And I only have the modern, but in the black, and I also have kind of a more modern, kind of stylized one in the blue already. But it's good to have that Golden Age version. But I will do, if I can get this cape to work again and not be an idiot. There we go. But yeah. Look pretty cool. We'll put this Batman. We'll put him with the modern Joker because that makes more sense. There he is in the shadows. Then going over back to McFarlane and going with the first Nightwing that they ever made. Honestly, this is a horrendous figure. But I did like the head sculpt. The head sculpt is really good. I think it could be painted better on today's standards. But for the time, it was pretty good. But this figure, kind of ugly. It's got these hoops on the back. Proportions are all off. Look at these legs. It's so ugly. It sits in the back of my collection. It's one of the many McFarlanes that just sit back there and don't ever get touched. They're not great, but they're cheap. Yeah, they come pretty cheap. But yeah, it's like like some like with some poses you can get a good look Like this isn't too bad, but it's like it's still kind of like the head's a little big, the legs are too long, the arms are kind of a weird shape, kind of like too wide. You should be skinnier on the torso. I don't know why they have to do it like this. It looks very awkward, but it looks okay. It's like the silhouette's okay. It's just that like all the details are just kind of wrong. But yeah, I'm like young Robin, old Robin, way too tall. This guy is humongous next to this Robin. But as always, he gets to sit in the back. He also wants to stand. That's another thing. Yeah, like a lot of these figures have a little hard time standing. I do not enjoy very much. Look how tall he is. I gotta hide him behind Batman. Behind those two. It's like he's on a thing. Okay. Hopefully that works out. I don't know. But then keeping with the Bat family, but going still classic, we got the Mattel Alfred from the, I think it's, yeah, was it DC Multiverse? Yeah. Yeah. Classic Alfred works very well. Works size wise. I think scale actually works very well. He is a little taller than Batman. I mean, substantially. Kind of towers over him. Like, sir, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, I am. Like, okay. With Robin, it kind of makes sense with the size there because, you know, he's still a kid. But with the Batman, kind of tall. Kind of lanky, if you ask me. I don't know, like, the actual, like, the canon heights. So I don't know if that's right or not, but I don't really see Alfred as really anything besides, like, not that tall. He's just like a 6 foot, maybe. Yeah, maybe like 5'7" or 8". I don't know. But yeah, still pretty neat. Alfred back there, and then still sticking with the DC universe and staying in Mezco again. We're going back to Mezco. Kind of with the classic suits, I'm going with Superman, Man of Steel, their latest classic, Superman. Honestly, my favorite Superman, the only Superman I really actually have. I don't need another Superman besides this, really, except for maybe, yeah, like the black suit, but that one isn't a really must need, really. But look at that guy. Look at him. Superman looks so cool. And yeah, and then there's Robin at his side. Like that's a sight to see. And Robin's like, oh man, this is so cool. I get to meet Superman. And Batman's like, oh, he's a jerk. I just killed Batman and Nightwing. Hopefully they didn't break. Oh, that would suck. They landed in a pile. Oh, is Batman dead? Nothing's broken. I don't think, at least. Probably has a paint scuff, but I think his fall was saved by Nightwing, who didn't really sustain any damage. So that's nice. But Nightwing's going to stay out of this. I think we'll keep our Batman, though. Because Batman still looks good. He's just hanging out. Might have a mark on his face. Yeah, he definitely does. Well, that sucks. You can kind of see it. Not really, but it's there. We'll put Nightwing back over here. Just in case Batman falls. So Nightwing can kind of be his barrier. If that does happen. Wait, come on. Just stand, bud. All you gotta do is stand. Oh, this is awful. Yeah, this needs a stand. I don't know how I can ever get this on a shelf. I guess it's easier because my shelves are made out of like a rougher wood. Or just like a basic kind of plywood type. Feels wood. Not that crazy. Look at the camera. Okay. And in Superman. Back here, very good one. What do we want to put? What do we want to put? Nah, we'll put the other Batman over there. Spoiler. Yeah, there's another Batman. Well, there's two other Batmans. But first, we're going to do the the 66 McFarlane Toyz Robin from the show, where you can see where the comic inspires the show with the same kind of like the yellow cape, with the collar, the R with the red suit, and then the sleeves and the gloves and the pants and then the boots. It's so cool that there's figures of these that exist, and this is still pretty okay just as a basic figure. It's fine. I think it actually works for the style of the show. So McFarlane did pretty good with this. I have a lot of these. I have a whole, like a villains display. I mean, I got the whole thing. I just got to get the Batcave. Well, I have the Batcave. I just have to get, the Wayne Manor set, because that set's like perfect. But I haven't been able to get it. So we'll see. But pretty cool. And then, of course, can't have the Robin without the Batman. I mean, I got it. It's Adam West. It's Adam West. Why wouldn't you? But he can't stand very well, but he still looks great. I think he's done perfectly. Looks really cool. So all that basic styles and details kind of all match up. Yeah, Batman, and get this Robin. Who can't be seen. Shall be seen. Has to be seen even more because it is his episode. I'm pretty good. Wow, that's really blowing out that camera. How about you just stay close? Just stay close, bud. He's not enjoying that. That a little better. That's okay. I like that light fill. I think it works better. Okay. Then getting back with another Robin comparison, but staying with McFarlane Toys again, is the Kelly. I can't remember. Carrie Kelly. Is that her name? Like Carrie Kelly? I don't know what it is. But this is her Robin from the Dark Knight Returns, the McFarlane, the DC multiverse line. She has the slingshot, but I do like this figure. I always thought that this body was still pretty good as just a basic Robin, since we haven't really gotten another comic one, and I think that they actually did reuse this body for their classic Robin, where it was their exclusive, which had a really cool head sculpt, but I never got it because it was sold out like immediately on the website. But I didn't even really try, to be honest, because I knew that this was coming. I had a feeling. And it's here, and it's perfect. I love it. But I do want to try a head swap if it's able. It just takes the peg with it. But we can just see size-wise, for sure it won't sit on there. And yeah, it's way too big. It's a way too big of a sculpt to really work on that. It could maybe work, but I think it's too small. It's just way too small of a body. But kind of having like the two together with the different kind of style. There's that. There's Cassie. Yeah, I don't know what her name is. What the heck? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just got my chat working again. I hate this chat. What is it? Mickle Stapler. I pair them up with Mafex Bane and they all complement each other really well. From what I can see, you've got a lot of really great figures, is why I asked. Oh, you're all good. Oh, okay. Sorry, to Mickle, but Stapler. For some reason, my live chat did not update me. I hate that so much. It's so. But do I have the Gotham by Gaslight, Batman, or Joker? I have those two, and they're two of my favorites in my collection. I do not. I kind of wish I got those, but it's like I didn't really. It's kind of like I couldn't really justify it because I'm not really too nostalgic to that look of the Batman characters. But it's like, but they were still really cool, and I kind of wish I got them. It's like the Joker one, like the Jack the Ripper type. I like, but it's like I kind of just want to see just a regular, I got Jack the Ripper figure, because if they're doing that already, it's like they might as well do like Telltale and stuff, weird stuff like that. Yeah, where it's like movies made about these people, and the stuff that actually happened. There's some kind of like mystery behind it. So, they're pretty cool. And then these two guys look pretty cool. Not too bad. I don't know where we're gonna put her. I guess she'll go at. I guess she'll go there. Oh no, she can't really stand that well. Guess we'll just have her like that. Standing over there on the sidelines. And then, of course, we got their Robin. Of course, we have the Mezco Toyz Dark Knight Returns, their previews. Exclusive. Dark Knight Returns Batman. This is a very old figure. Oh, God. It's nothing aren't working. Okay. Yeah, I almost knocked over everything. Yeah, but I guess I'll have to reset my chat once in a while. That sucks. Yeah, but it's like, yeah, but I do need to get that Mafex Bane as well, because I keep seeing all the pictures all the pictures of it, and it looks really cool. So hopefully at some point, can this thing focus like at all? Do I have to get like right up on this? You can see like the different like the details, how different they all are. You have to like have it like down here. You can see what's going on here with the face is a little bit more sharper, more detailed, compared to like this style is a little bit more bigger and cleaner, smoother, but with the clothing is a lot more simple back in the old, the Mezco days, because this is like the start of like their kind of like their up and up the superhero fabric figures, but really cool accessories, great amount of details still, and and it's not perfect, like body wise, really anymore, but it's like it still works. It conveys what it wants to show, but it's like I think I could do better. I think I could also execute these poses better and make this look better, but like that is pretty good. It looks actually pretty good with this Robin. Having an actual smaller Robin like that in the fabric actually kind of works very well. And he's kind of older, so that kind of even adds a little bit more kind of drama to it. Like, this guy might die, so this little kid has to do all the work for him. This guy's all like rugged and mean, so that's really cool. That looks so awesome. This Batman has no reason looking this awesome at this age. But look at that. Look at that. I gotta try to figure out where to fit him in this whole display. I think he'll go right over here. We'll just keep him over there. Soups gets to chill out over there. Everyone's seen, really except for Nightwing, but who cares? But then staying with the Batman 66 universe from McFarlane, and really our last Batman universe comparison is the McFarlane Toys Robot Batman. Look at this guy. I mean, this is like Golden Age written all over it. Like, you would probably see this in those comics. It would be insane. But it works so well. It works with the Batman 2. I saved it, of course. Ooh. I killed the Batman, but, well, I killed 2 Batmans. Nightwing's gonna go now, because I don't like that figure. Ooh. There's Joker. There's that. Come on, Robin. It's your time to shine. And a robot Batman doing his best, being a robot, working with the Batman. I keep knocking over Penguin. Hopefully that didn't break. It might have broke. It didn't break. She landed on it. Oh, she landed on one of Robin's hands. That's okay. Man, this happens every time, don't it? I'm just not being careful. But then, for last comparison, oh yeah, I did want to do this. Because I do kind of think of, like, that this Doc Knock was always, and I got this, yeah, I got this idea like of this from Robo Don't Know about how this could actually be a good body for a Robin. And honestly, I kind of would like this would be good as like an older kind of Robin. Yeah, this would be like a good Red X kind of like base body, in my opinion. It's like it's a different kind of Robin. It's still technically Robin in some cases, depending on the story, but but of like the original kind of ones, it would be this kind of size. I think kind of a little bit older, of beefier body. I think it is a different body with this, anyways. I don't think this is the same skull. I think that this is way more skinnier than this guy. So, yeah, but, pretty cool. It's Doc Knock. Old Doc Knock, anyways, but still Doc Knock. It's like a golden age Doc Knock. Like you would see this, like in a Batman comic, or it's like a crossover, like an Image comic kind of thing. So yeah, really cool. Penguin can stand up. Doc can stand up if he wants to, I guess. I don't think he wants to though. He's over there, so it doesn't really matter. Robot Batman, you get to be all the way back here. Just do nothing. Alfred, we gotta have you. Because we love you. You're the backbone to the Batman. Maybe you don't have the backbone, Alfred. Because you certainly don't have the weight for it. Harley took another fall. Still looks good as ever. We're going to lead with that hand. I think that's much better. Superman is getting less and less room, but this isn't his episode. Two-Face is still cuffed. We didn't break those, that's good. But there's Robin. Is that it? I guess that's it. I guess we can just tidy up still. Because we gotta have Adam West Batman. We gotta have our modern Batman. Because we did those comparisons. So it's canon, boys. It's canon. A canon event. There we go. Here we go. We're getting somewhere. All right. Then we'll get Doc over there. We're going to get this all situated here. There's Robin. Right here. Looking badass. Looking so cool. Awesome. Awesome figure. We want this a little lower, maybe just a little. Maybe like around this. Keep it like that. Yeah, but that's I think that is our Robin comparisons. I get Joker his thing. Just have details. Yeah, but there's our Mezco Robin. All of his stuff already in the bag. At least most of it. We'll label that off camera. Here's his other little accessories just to show off at the end, just to have a little more detailing. And then even again, want to show off these cool batarangs. Really neat, really cool, great little details and accessories, and a fun figure overall. A really fun figure. Even have the stand, as always. So yeah, a really, really cool figure. Something that I've been really hoping that Mezco would do, and they finally did it. I'm so happy that they did it. It's perfect in my eyes. This is a perfect figure. I could use with a little bit, like of cleanup on, on my cape and also on my head sculpts in general, especially on this one, because it looks like it's kind of like all scuffed up, like the paint just fell off there. So I think I have to go in and do that myself. That kind of sucks, but whatever. It's not that big of a deal. You don't see it all the time, but you can see it. And I did just knock all that over. Even the X-Men. Oh, Robot Batman, Alfred, Harley, why are you guys all foot sensitive? You guys have poor foot control. You have weak ankles. You all need stands in this scenario of a live stream. Because this table is slick. It's not like wet. It's not like that bad, but it's smooth. Despite the fact that I keep dropping plastic items and figures on it. Okay. How does that look? That's okay. Harley needs to back up just a little bit. Don't move. Nothing move. Get in the frame, Robin. This is your show. I hate that effect's over there now. It's over. Oh my god. Cassie's gone. Alfred, you're gonna go because you're gonna fall again. Oh my god. Yeah, you guys get to the most chaotic part of the show where I keep knocking over everything. I had such a good shot. But no, I gotta be extra. Can't just let be. And right there, you're the one that has to stay because you're the golden age one. But yeah, pretty cool. I'm gonna get Cassie. I don't care. I gotta be extra. There's no Alfred. No, not one regular looking person on this screen. He's kind of like Penguin is probably like the most nicest suited up. Like has like an actual a nice suit. Honestly, it don't work. It don't work that well. Yeah, Alfred. Okay, Alfred's going back here. But if he falls, he falls. Bro is done for. I'm gonna be extra about it. Okay. And there we go. There's all of our figures, everyone except for good old Nightwing, because we don't want to deal with that again. But yeah, really awesome figure, as I've said before. Nice to have a lot of accessories and choices, and the quality is actually here. Pretty much, it's like main thing really on the figure to really look out for is for paint scuffs on like on the cape and also on the hair, and then Yeah. Another thing is the bleeding of the fabric onto the neck. So where it's actually dyeing the neck yellow, where the cape has been sitting, where the neck has been there. So it would have been nice if they put a cover around there, like how they did with the legs, because they didn't want them to turn green, which makes a lot more sense. And then on the arms, they didn't have those, but that's fine because you're not going to really see that very much. So it's pretty good. But overall, the sculpting. Oh yeah, and then also another kind of negative. I just want to get those out of the way. Is that it's like you don't really want to change these hands if they're very tight. You want to heat up these hands for sure until they start to actually fit on these, because it feels like the wrist joints are kind of gummy, but also kind of stiff on the hands because the hands are very solid piece, but the wrist pegs are very soft and feel like they're gonna break. So kind of scared about that, but we'll see. So yeah, so just kind of a reminder, heat that up. Yeah, and maybe even like the legs, just to see what's going on there even more. Yeah, just to have more information. I think it's like the same as like the wrist, yeah, kind of joint there, but it's going to be hard to move. So maybe heating that up might help with that too. And then also having to fix this belt piece where I'm probably going to have to tack or just glue that down just to keep it on there, because I'm probably never going to take off this unless I want to try to take off the actual like the cape on there, but I think it actually is attached to it. I think it's actually sewn to the actual suit there, so that makes sense in that case. So you can't have like a regular, like a Flying Grayson's of look to Dick. So yeah, really cool, a really awesome figure, looks amazing. Can't ask for anything more. I just kind of wish that he also had a better yeah, like a grappling hook and an actual wired one instead of just a, yeah, just a basic kind of wire that doesn't like bend. I want a bendable wire. It would be so much better and would work better, I think, with the actual thing, because on the image, there's, yeah, they kind of show that you can like wind it up, but you can't really do that. It's kind of all over the place. I don't know if that's just my misunderstanding of these thinner wire pieces, or I don't know. Or maybe I just don't have the hands for that or something. I want you to struggle all the weird stuff. But yeah, still really cool. Still an awesome detailed figure. Yeah, with a great amount of accessories. Awesome head sculpts. Just looks perfect. I have to not do that. But yeah, it's really, really cool. Love the poses that you can get out of this. It just works so well. And like he matches completely with the Batman. So it's just great. It's just great to have a golden age Robin, just a classic Dick Grayson Robin, finally. And it's perfect. In my humble opinion. It's really cool. So yeah, but if y'all have any other questions about the figure or about my collection or anything in general, really, be sure to let me know before we go off the air in a few minutes here, because we've been going for a pretty long time. It's 2 hours and 29 minutes. That's crazy. I'm going to take my water break finally. But yeah. If y'all have any last minute questions, be sure to put them in the chat, either about this Robin that we got or any other figures you got questions of. Sure, let me know. I'll just give it a couple more minutes. because I just want to just ogle at this Robin all day. I mean, it looks perfect. I keep saying that, but like, and I say that about like I think like every figure I get, anyways. But this one is the one for me. Yeah, like unless they actually make like more accurate versions of the Jason Todd and the Tim Drake one, if they do like really good versions of those, would love to see those. I want to have all the Robin. Yeah, I want to have all the Robins that I can have, especially yeah, like especially yeah, like the actual like main ones, like kind of like the offshoot, like the Team Robin thing. I'm not really into. I don't really care too much. It's like okay, it's like it's just more. Yeah, it's more yeah characters, but I just care about like the main kind of like the Wayne family cast essentially. But yeah, but to have all the different Robins would be nice to have at some point. And yeah, and I kind of bet, yeah, and I kind of bet that they are because they have done a Nightwing, so that one looks really good. I would kind of like to see a more classic version because it is like their version, but you know, kind of like just like an actual comic based one where it's just like yeah, just the basic costume. I think that they could do that very well, but we'll see at some point. So the future will tell. Yeah, but in any case, I got no more questions. I think we're gonna call this stream good to go. So yeah, so if y'all want to see anything else from me, yeah, if you want to see more videos, if you want to see more stuff on my live streams, if you want to recommend anything, be sure to comment yeah during this and join here live. I want to talk to y'all, kind of conversate about all this cool stuff because I want to share this with y'all. I think it's actually really cool. It's like, and yeah, but you guys have been pretty, yeah, but pretty, you know, like solid so far. Still supporting, still all the love, all the positivity, all the toys, all the action figures. They're so cool. But yeah, there's nothing else. I think I'll call this stream a close. So y'all have a good night. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. So yeah, but y'all have a good one. A good night. Goodbye.